the AIDS thing affected you,
Well,
which is a very topical. And
which it is, yes. Well, I mean, I tell you, listen, I've stopped going out, whatever, and to be honest, I tell you, I've almost become a nun. Really, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought it's amazing. I learned very hard way. I thought sex was a very important thing to me. I lived through sex and everything, and now I just realise how amazing. I've just gone completely that way. See, I'm one of those people that can go black to white. I don't like intermediary measures or anything. It's quite easy for me to completely give up. I can give up alcohol at the drop of a hat. Yes. Yeah. And yes, it's frightened me to death, and then I've just stopped having sex. Basically.
Have you?
Yes. Yeah.
You've given up sex?
Yeah. I just like titillation now. But I've stopped all that because practicality came into it. And then you were talking about.
Yes.
And then I'm also an old bird now, So, and I just thought, and the word solace came into it. Yeah. And so you can't say you have a life of solace and go around fucking half the world. And so it's amazing. And so I've come in, and I don't miss it. I really don't.
So everything was set up, the BBC ground its way into operation, we found a bicycle, and everything was organised, and then Freddie became acutely ill, and I mean really ill, because I talked to his manager, and he explained that he was very ill, but you tend to think in the back of your head, maybe the guy isn't ill, maybe he just doesn't want to do the interview, which is entirely fair enough, maybe he's just being polite. So it's him. He looks amazingly fit and amazingly well until he opens his mouth and sticks his tongue out at you. And then you see a tongue which has got a duffel coat on it. Probably the most unhealthy sight I've ever seen in my life, and I suddenly realised that he had been quite ill and still wasn't well by any means.